What's good, everybody? Zex here. So to continue from the last video, the Kingdom, they had come to the agreement, you know what? We only attack people in this server if the three of us can vote and agree on it together. Obviously, Rail, as the PvP mindset, wasn't thrilled with it, but he agreed. Now, a good month had gone by and they were doing very well. A good month into the game being released, they were doing really well. They got their walls up, they got some decent tames for gathering and defense, and they split apart as far as their roles for the tribe. Now, Nuke was doing pretty good when it comes to the other tribes, so he was kind of like the diplomat, going from tribe to tribe and creating alliances. Not just like any ARC server, you have the alpha tribe of the specific server, and then you have the second strongest, the beta, and then you have a bunch of little itty bitties. He actually did really good creating a non-aggression pact with the alpha tribe and an actual alliance with the beta tribe. And then a bunch of smaller tribes on the map, beach bobs, as we call them, which you probably still do. So they didn't have to worry about much as far as aggression goes. And Topside, she was phenomenal at the breeding part of dinos. She just had a natural knack for it. Now, it used to be different when it came to like kibble versus eggs for, you know, proper breeding and taming, but that was her main thing, and maintaining the base itself. We all know what we call people like that. The base bitch. She excelled at maintaining the base itself. And then you had Rail, who did really good when it came to going out and either getting the materials needed or the dinos needed. He was just the go-to guy to go out into the island and get what needed to be got. Now, they were prepping to also take on one of the dungeons, one of the temples. They wanted to start getting artifacts. Everything was going smooth until around that 30-day mark of the game's release. An update announcement was made, and this was going to create a lot more problems than they had anticipated. They had made it possible with the update for players to transfer between servers, not just with their character, but their items, their gear, their dinos if they so chose. When that was announced and they knew that was coming, Nuke wanted to take the opportunity to try to put together a plan to go to some different servers and create even more alliances, find more tribes to trade with, just make a bigger network. And in his eyes, the more allies you have, the less aggressors you deal with. Topside was thrilled about dino trading. She wanted to meet other tribes to potentially trade for different creatures, specifically mutated ones through breeding. Rail actually showed no opinion on the matter, which, thinking back to it, should have been red flag number one, but at the time, Rail started spending more time. It showed he was on the game, but he spent more time in other servers. Nuke and Topside would barely see him on their server working on the base or anything. They eventually confronted him about it, asking him what's he doing, what's going on. And he just simply said, well, he's going to other servers to check out other tribes and see about getting some new members. Nuke was thrilled to hear this and agreed, absolutely, that's a great idea. Let him know if anyone's interested. And this went on for a while. Now, people from time to time would pop into the server and actually create problems. So the Alpha Tribe, the Alpha Tribe had went to the other tribes and essentially said, listen, this is creating a lot more issues for us. It'll probably be safer if each of us start defending the obelisks, because we are having too many people come in and try to attack us from other servers. Well, before any of that had any headway, when everyone was offline, someone had actually hit the kingdom pretty hard too. Didn't wipe them, but caused enough grief. Nuke didn't know how to handle this situation, because back then he didn't know that you could check certain tribe logs to find out what server certain creatures that died or killed came from. Well, after a good few days since that attack, Rail had came to Nuke and he had said that he has about 12 to 15 new members that would like to join. Nuke was thrilled. He's like, absolutely, let's find out who would be best for the group and take in what we can. So they all got into a group chat and they were all talking. Everything was going just well until Rail had to go. Once Rail left, the truth had came out to Nuke. Rail was going to other servers, a lot of these members were claiming, and wiping smaller tribes out and telling them it's best that they just join his tribe. Nuke was not thrilled about this whatsoever. So we put the meeting with all those people on hold, and he got a hold of Rail and asked him what happened to the agreement they had. Rail got defensive and said, we agreed about attacking people on our server. You can't tell me I can't go to any of the other hundreds of servers that are out there and I can't have any PvP fun. Nuke, of course, comes back with, yes, but everything you do can have an effect or consequence on us. How do you know that the people that just attacked us weren't because of what you were doing? Rail then rebutted with, well, I have a bunch of people that are willing to join us now. And of course, Nuke understands the concept that even though insiding was not a big thing yet, he knew that you get enough salty bitches in one group, someone's gonna pull some shit. But all those people, all those players said that they just wanted a tribe they could feel safe in, they wanted to grow fast and have fun. Nuke couldn't argue with that and decided to take them all in, and it took less than 20 minutes that almost all the items in the base were looted and stolen. Now, when that had happened, Nuke was absolutely pissed, not at the players, but at Rail. He knew that Rail's actions had nothing to do with the good for the tribe, but he felt like there was something else going on. Some of the members that Rail had brought stuck around in chat and said they had nothing to do with it, they don't understand what's going on, they don't want to leave. Nuke decided to keep them on because he felt like they were being honest about it. Well, him and Topside talked it over and decided they were going to talk to Rail about what the fuck is going on. Like, what's his overall goal here, if not to help the good of the tribe? Rail's response was, he's absolutely tired of the rules and being told he can't have fun on a game that's meant for PvP. So he wants to take the materials that they took He wants to take the members that stole, and he wants to create his own tribe in a different server. One that focuses on PvP. And that absolutely crushed Nuke and Topside, because the three of them were what started the game together. And it would have been nice if that's where it ended for them, but it just wasn't. After he had left and he took a bunch of the members, yes, the kingdom were they were left with a few more members than they had before. They were totaling now at about 11 members. But they lost a lot. As you know, when you game with someone long enough, when they just disappear like that, it kind of stings. It kind of hurts. But they decided it's best if they just keep growing, keep trying to take people in, and grow as strong as they can. And once again, problems right around the corner were ready to bear its fangs towards the kingdom. But Nuke had decided it's best if he talks with the alpha tribe of the server to try to find a solution for the problems he sees coming. Now, for this video, that's where I'm going to end it. I do hope that you're enjoying it. It still starts off a little bit slow, but like I said, I've always loved the story of watching those three and how they developed in the game. And if you have any questions, drop a comment. As usual, get good.